Hi, I'm Ben Orford and we're in the craft lab today, and we thought we'd just like to show you this sort of quirky tool that we use here in the workshop, but other people use it for green woodworking and for chair making. It's called a Travisher. Now effectively it's a curved spoke shave, for want of a better word for it really. Traditionally it's designed for cleaning up chair seats. So after you've either adzed or architected a rough shape into a piece of timber for a chair, you then use this tool for then going over that rough surface to clean it up. And obviously due to the curved blade, it allows you to get into all those contours. Now this is a tool that you use by pushing away from you, unlike most tools where you pull towards you. You can use it in lots of different grips, and these are actually manufactured by a guy called James Mersall, who's based down at the Windsor workshop, and he is a chair maker himself, and he's come up with this design of Travisher. Now James makes the bodies and we make the curved blades. Now the great thing about this design is James has added a sort of traditional design, but he's added some modern approaches, and he's got this little Allen bolt that actually tightens up on the tangs of the curved blade. So you get one of these Allen keys with it and the blade pops out like that, so you've got this curved Travisher blade, like a spoke shave blade. And the great thing about having those bolts in it, that modern approach, is rather than having to just knock it until it gets tight, you can get it exactly where you want it, and then with the Allen key nip it up tight and get it just how you want it. Now what I sometimes do when I'm using it is I set one side of the Travisher slightly coarser and I set the other side of the blade slightly finer. So just by tilting the blade itself or tilting the Travisher, I can either take a deep cut or I can take a very fine shaving. Now we'll use this one to show you how it works. So like I say, it's effectively a curved spoke shave, so you don't have to just use it for when you're making chairs. I use it a lot in the workshop for cleaning up rough sawn timber. If I've either used a chainsaw for creating a crude bench or a plank and I want to take off those horrible tool marks and I want to leave a really nice textured handcrafted feel to it, the Travisher is absolutely perfect for that job. So what we do is we clamp our piece of wood down if it's too light to actually be heavy enough not to move. So clamp it to the bench. We use our two forefingers on the front of the Travisher so that we can feel when it makes contact with this sort of bottom of the Travisher. And it's a bit like a potato peeler. Because we've set the depth, it will only take off a set amount of material. So you can use your whole body, and working across the piece of wood, you get this lovely textured, almost sort of gouged surface to the wood itself. And you can see how quickly and easily it works. Now the advantage of it being quite small is you can get into those tight contours of your chair seat, but also if you hit a bit of difficult grain, you can change direction really easily, so you can just find that sweet spot. So they work really good like that. James sells them as a complete setup, so if you want it, it comes in a tube with a razor sharp blade ready to go. Or James also sells them as kits, so you can have a drilled block of wood and you can do all the shaping yourself, or you can get a rough sawn blank and you can just smooth it all up yourself. So for more information about Travishers, Travisher kits, or even chair making courses, check out James's website. It's thewindsorworkshop.co.uk, or he's got another website that's just got the Travishers on there, which is travisher.com. But if you need any questions from us, then send us an email through the website, and hope you enjoy seeing some of the tools that we use here at the Craft Lab.